Hello YouTubers, welcome back to the channel. Don't know what happened there. Hello YouTubers, welcome back to the channel. Steve Byrne here, aka PopandFresh87. That's what I go by on my Xbox and my Twitch channel. And in this video, we're just about to start Season 2. In Season 1, we managed to become the Austrian champions, and we have signed a handful of players, which we'll go through in just a moment. But I'd just like to sit back and enjoy the moment as we reflect being champions of the Austrian League. Anyway, enough about the gloating. Let's go and take a look at the results in the past few games. We only managed to fit in one friendly against Sevilla in this summer. That was kind of optional. I wanted to give my players enough rest as humanly possible. I know it's sometimes best to play more games so they get fitter and more match aware. But I was trying something. I want to see if I give them more rest, would they perform better at the start of the season? So things have gone relatively okay, so I'm happy with that decision. So yeah, we won that 1-3-2. I won't show you the highlights of the friendly, but we will start with the highlights at SV Reed, and we won that game, as you can see, 1-0. Let's have a look. So we managed to get ourselves a victory here from winning from the penalty spot with Voba was the only goal. So let's have a quick look at the penalty to see how that went in. Nice and simple, keeper didn't move, and Voba just drilled it to his left. So next up was a trip to Salzburg. We managed to win this one 4-1, quite comfortable, and we had goals from Patson Dakar and Karim Adeyemi, and Turgiman scored in the 77th minute for Salzburg, which made the result 4-1, but let's have a look at the goals. So we can see here Zobnin plays it to Gravenberch, Kalashinac picks up the ball on the left wing, cross goes into Dakar, and he says little side volley pass, sweet. And then again, Kalashinac picks up the ball, plays it back to Gravenberch. He swings it towards the penalty spot, and Adeyemi drills it into the corner. And then to make it 3-0, Serge Aurier plays it to Ozil, who crosses deep, and then Dakar is on the 6-yard box and drills it past the goalkeeper. And to make it 4-0 was Adeyemi with this goal. Kalashinac again involved in a goal. Playing it to Ozil, he crosses this time, and Adeyemi on the head into the top right hand corner. Nice header. And in the 77th minute, Salzburg get this one. Headed into the bottom corner past Livakovic. In the next match, we had a trip to Tyrol, and we managed to win this one 1-0. The goal came from Sesko, who's one of our reserve players last year, but he's been promoted because he done really well. And we can see that Kalashinac got injured here, and this injury has put him out for up to 6 to 7 months. So we have obviously bought in Kalashinac on a transfer, but it looks like we've lost him for about 6 to 7 months. So yeah, not good. But we'll talk about transfers in a moment. Let's have a look at Sesko's goal. So the only goal did come in the 75th minute, and Sesko picks up his first goal of the season. Adeyemi crosses it low, and Sesko's just there to poke it past the goalkeeper, but that was enough to give us 3 points. Next up, we hosted Austria Vienna, and as we can see here, we won 1-0 with Gabriel Martinelli scoring the only goal in the first minute, but we did miss a penalty from our wonder kid, Matthias Arizzo, in the 70th minute. But let's take a look at Martinelli's goal. So we can see here Serge Aurier is just cut inside the box. I think he's looking for a cross as he does. Goes to the back post, headed in on the 44th second by Martinelli. So that was a brilliant start, and that was all we needed to get 3 points. Next up was the Champions League qualifying match, which ensured us a route to the group stage if we managed to beat Sparta Prague over the course of 2 legs. So as we can see here, we did win this one 2-0 at home, and the 2 goals came from Martinelli and Adeyemi. Let's see how they went in. So here we see in the 16th, nearly 17th minute, we're on the attack. So here's Gravenberch plays it to Zobnin, the 2 centre mids linking up, Adeyemi, and then Martinelli hits what, a 20-yarder past the goalkeeper. Lovely. And then goal number 2, Gravenberch plays to Martinelli, Ozil lays it off to Zobnin, and then Zobnin plays it through to Adeyemi, and all he has to do is tuck it past the goalkeeper to make it 2. After that game, we hosted FC Blau Weiss Linz at home, and we managed to secure ourselves a nice 3-0 win. This time, goals came from Adeyemi, Martinelli, and Arizzo managed to get his first goal. So in the 15th minute, Salzburg managed to take the lead with this goal from Adeyemi. So Zobnin plays it forward to Adeyemi. He cuts in slightly on the left, smacks it low into the bottom left corner on his left, and the keeper couldn't stand a chance. And to make it 2-0 in the 52nd minute, Adeyemi again is causing chaos on the defence. He crosses it in. Sesko hits the bar, and then Martinelli just volleys it in to make it 2. And then finally, goal number 3, as we see here, Adeyemi plays it to the substitute Aritso, and Aritso gets his first goal for the club, making it 3-0. So now on to the second leg of the Champions League qualifier. Now this was literally nail biting. This went down right to the wire. So as you can see here, we actually lost the tie 4-3, but on aggregate we managed to go through by winning 5-4. So we can see our goals came from Zobnin, Adeyemi and Aritso, and they got goals from Kozak, Hlozek and Pekolska. So let's have a quick look at the goals. There's a few goals in this one, so bear with us. So Prague do actually take the lead in this match, and they go 1-0 up, obviously, with this goal. So the corner was cleared away, and then it's crossed back in, and Kozak scores in the 38th minute to make it 1-0. And in the 41st minute, we equalise. Adeyemi finds Zobnin, who then has a long-range effort, and that goes into the top left corner. Really well taken goal. And then just after half-time, we actually take the lead. So we're 2-1 up in the match. Long cross to Adeyemi, and he just taps it into the bottom corner. So that's 2-1 in the game. Now, Prague have another opportunity to equalise, and they find Hlozek, who drills it past Livakovic. So that's 2-2 in the game. And now we can see that they are on the attack again, Prague. So it's Przylka to Sheni, finds Kozak, and this is Hlozek who drills into the bottom right. We're now losing 3-2. So things are getting very tense. We need to do something. Sheni throws in a corner, and it's 4-2 to Sparta Prague on the night. So, and in 91st minute, here comes us again, and Aritso managed to get through and pulls it back to 4-3. So that makes it 5-4 on aggregate. I mean, we would have gone through on the away goal prior to that, but it was getting very tense. You know, one more goal for them would have seen us crash out, and we wouldn't have been in the Champions League, which would have been devastating after the successes of last year. And our final match of this episode, we take on Sturm Graz, and we managed to record ourselves a 1-0 win with Karim Adeyemi with a goal in the 17th minute. So here's Gravenberch, who's going for a little run through the middle of the field. He plays it to Adeyemi, strikes it first time on the left. That is a beautiful, solid goal. Beautiful. So with the success of the Champions League qualifier against Prague, this is the group that we are having to deal with this season. We've got Paris Saint-Germain, Manchester City and Real San Sebastian, which is Real Sociedad in real life. So quite a tricky group, I would say. Last year we had Juventus, Manchester United and Club Brugge. If we can finish third and get into the Europa League, I'll be pleased with that, I think. But getting any points from either City or Paris is going to be one tricky task. So with that being our Champions League group, let's go and have a look at the domestic league table. So after 6 games that we've played, we've played 6, won 6, and we've scored 11 and only conceded 1. So that means we have a nice goal difference of 10 and 18 points. So we're sitting top of the league, 5 points clear, maximum points. What more could you ask for? It's going really well so far. We've also been very, very busy in the transfer market. In the last episode, we learnt that we purchased Mesut Ozil on a free, and we were getting Matthias Aritso. And we were also in contract negotiations with Kolasinac at Arsenal. But since then, we've managed to loan in Rodrigo from Real Madrid, Gabriel Martinelli from Arsenal. We've bought a goalkeeper, Livakovic from Dynamo, because we actually sold our goalkeeper. I'll tell you more on the outgoings. Ryan Gravenberch from Ajax for 20 million. And then Sebastiano Luperto from Napoli. Serge Aurier for 12.5 million. Gergely Ksheh is a youth Bulgarian player, which is just for the youth team. He was brought in on free, and then we've loaned in Brandon Williams from Manchester United because of that bad injury to Kolasinac. And then we've brought in Denis Vavro from Lazio for 3.1 million, and Mustafi from Arsenal, and Callum Chambers from Arsenal. And we managed to spend 88 million. And you're probably wondering, how did we spend 88 million being in an Austrian team? Well, here we go. We can see, if I go to the highest fee, we sold Szoboszlai to United. The buyout clause was activated, so we couldn't actually keep him, even if we wanted to. So that's 41 million in the pot. And then Berisha, we sold to Southampton for 9.7, could go up to 13.2. And then Omar Solé went to Mönchengladbach for 7, could go up to 9.5. Christensen went to Lille for 5 million. And Stankovic was our number one goalkeeper. But our new goalkeeper is rated a lot better, Livakovic. So we sold Stankovic to Olympiacos for 2.3, could go to 2.9. Sangare went to PSV for 2.1. And then we sold Van der Werf to Rapid Vienna, Ludovic to Austria Vienna, Salman Nasri was sold to Zorya, Stojic went to Austria Lustenau, Aigner went to Lask, and there's a few players that we released on a free as well. But these players were all more reserve and things like that. And the only other things that we've done in the loans was Thomas Sabitzer. You may remember we signed him in season 1. We've loaned him out to Las Palmas. And Ranakia was also a player that we bought in. We've loaned him out to Avellino. And Flanagan also gone to SV Horn, was a player that we signed. So we sold 71 million worth of players and bought in 88. So we actually haven't spent a lot when you look at it that way, because of the players that we sold, makes up for the money that we bought. So we would have had something to spend from winning the league, because you get your cash bonus. But very happy with the squad I've got so far. And finally, we're just going to have a look at our next bunch of fixtures. We've got LASK at home, then we're home to Manchester City, followed by a trip to Wolfsberger before hosting St Polten. Then we're away to Paris, and then away to Rapid Vienna, at home to Altac, and finally Raus San Sebastian away to finish off the first 3 games of the Champions League. So if you managed to get this far until the end of the video, I'd really like to thank you for watching, and until next time, take care and goodbye.